Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. That is Edwin the Comic Jabroni right now. We got John Comics with Kids. We got Perry Comics. Hello, gentlemen. I'm your boy Rod the Rican as always. And this is a sad day because usually Buy Your Pass has to do with, of course, new comics that are dropping out tomorrow. And now we got a curveball. There's a big curveball. No new comics dropping tomorrow. But we got stuff in our collection. People in the chat have things in their collection. And what the heck? What the heck? What the heck? Well, we'll find out, man, because we got the coronavirus. People are locked in. And I don't know what Perry is doing, but the coronavirus got it locked in. And Diamond shut down comic books for the time being. And that we have to respect that. So, with that being said, this show will go on as always. I thought about this, guys. I'm going to be completely honest. I said to myself, I may cancel the show. And I was like, no. I said, no, we'll change it. We'll just call it Buy a Pass. Oh, no. New comic book day. All right, I mentioned these guys. Mr. John Comics with Kids, how are you doing tonight, sir?
Hey, and I'm getting paler and fatter. It's the joy of quarantine life.
Welcome to the party.
This guy. I'm gonna end this looking like a bowling pin.
No, you won't, man. No, you won't. You're growing your hair. I can see where that's going. You want
He's losing it.
I'm just gonna start shaving it. Let me be a part of the group here.
Bald is beautiful, baby.
Only when you're not white. When you're white, it looks like
I'm like complexion. Come on.
You look like a skinhead.
Exactly.
Like what's that? American History X.
Oh, geez, Lord.
Yeah, it's not a look I can pull off. But I'll buzz. I'll get close.
All right. Thank you, sir. Thank you. And thank you for hanging out, especially you're busy with Kate and Charlie. You're locked down. We're going to talk about being locked down and homework and schoolwork, growing hair. But we got Mr. Edwin, the ruler of all the comic jabronis out there, sir. How you doing?
You know, I'm doing well, man. Oh, yeah. Huh? I get to catch up on my reading, Rod. I get to drop videos every day, that daily content. I get to watch old Buy or Pass videos and cut out little clips here and there to put in my vids.
I'm not gonna lie, Jabroni. Your Instagram, when you're like, I'm the new Perry Comics, I'm dropping videos every day, bro. That lit a fire up my ass so quick. I'm like, we're getting a green screen, we're putting it up, I'm getting lights, got the camera, we gotta go. We gotta go.
Hey, did everybody in the chat remember when Perry used to drop videos on a daily, but then he decided in a live stream to talk shit about a sick person, and then he doesn't drop videos daily? I don't know what happened.
What do you mean?
Sick.
Hey, I dropped one today. You can go and check it out.
Go check it out.
Yeah.
I have been talking to Perry on Instagram like, dude, what's up, man? You okay? What's going on? I want to see a video. What the hell? Yo, man, yeah, I'm going to do it. Finally. After an eternity, he dropped the video today.
All right.
But hey, Rod, thanks, man, for having me on the show. I'm not usually a live streamer like you guys are, but I love being on Buy or Pass on Tuesdays. Yeah. Ooh.
That's it, man. That's it. Mr. Perry, he's sipping on who the hell knows, man. How you doing, Perry, sir? Zaxby's. You had a great salad, right? You had a great salad?
No, I got the wings and things. Teriyaki wings, boneless chicken tenders, Texas toast. I got some crinkle fries.
Crinkle fries.
It's amazing. Nice. And yeah, Bake the Snake. Perry doesn't talk trash. He's too nice. Exactly.
All right, guys, man. Like I mentioned earlier, no new comic books. We're all like, or what we
or not spending money right now. You know, that's a major thing. I mean, look how many people got laid off. Who's buying comic books? Come on.
Oh, there's people.
I mean, there are people, but I mean, it just seems a little silly.
Because there's still these auctions going on YouTube.
Yeah.
All right. Let me jump into the chat. We can keep it going here talking about auctions and spending money. And right now we got Mike Sanchez from the beginning. He said, hey, from across the pond, we have the only Thurston, the ruler of all the vigilantes over there.
Thanks,
Hello,
John.
man. Thank you for hanging out. We got Ben Compton. What's up, bro? We got Sharon with life. 2 YouTubers. Hello, my dear. Thank you for hanging out. Let's see it. We got Z Collects, man. What's going on? What is going on? Weapon X in the house. Evening. All right, this chat may take a little bit, but we don't got any new books, so that's all right, man. We got. Did I mention comic books? Ben Compton. We got Comic Man Andy. What are you eating, man?
Oh, that was Texas toast, and I dipped it in the teriyaki sauce. But I'm gonna go back with the ranch and then try the Zaxby sauce next. But I was seeing there are some independent publishers who are still putting out digital content. I know AWA, the Upshot. So their launch week for their first ever books was last week, and I think this messed them up big time because their second round of books were coming out this week. And for a new publisher, this is like, oh well, everything's going up in smoke. They invested all their money in all these big time writers and artists from Marvel and DC, and now nobody's buying books. So I think they put out the first 3 issues of all their comics digitally out already. So if you were invested in those, I think you could go and pick those up. I think they're free too. I think they're not even trying to charge people. I think they're trying to get people to get hooked on their books. So when this is over, they'll go back and buy their stuff because everyone's gonna forget about them in a couple weeks.
No, we won't.
Bad timing. Bad timing.
It really is.
All right, let's keep it going with the chat, man. We got 2 Gun Pedro. We can't leave that out.
Did they put up Watch Barry blush when he kissed Jane Foster? Hey, I was like, I like that chemistry they had in that movie.
Bake the snake in the house, man. What's up, man? I'm using the Streamlab, not the Streamlab, StreamYard. I got YouTube right here, but I had to acknowledge the people because we got no new comics dropping tomorrow, and I figured these guys are hanging out with us, man. They do every week. They support every other channel out there in the comic book community. We gotta throw their names out there, man. Because if I met
throw them a bone.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
I dropped a couple links in the chat because Edwin dropped a killer smoking video today. Perry dropped a smoking video today. So make sure you check those out. If you when this is all done, spend a little time. Cruise back through, check it out.
I told myself the beginning of this, when everybody's going to be stuck at home and not being able to go out, let me try to drop at least 1 video a day. Even if it's, 10 to 15 minute video, give you something to watch, give you something to laugh. Today's video, obviously it's my video, so I'm a little biased. But it was hilarious, in my opinion. Because you got a lot of this old school buyer pass where I am talking and Perry's talking mad crap about Daredevil. And
I'm the only one that's still saying screw Daredevil, by the way.
I ate crow. I ate a big ass pie of crow. Like, is that how it said? Crow? You eating crow? Yeah. I ate crow.
That's it. Yeah. Oh man.
My dad would say, "Hey, a broken clock is right twice a day, right?" So
twice a day.
So there's bound to be at least one good Daredevil story out there somewhere.
Yeah.
You found it. You gave it to me.
Can't be around that long and not have at least one good story.
Definitely go check that video out because there is a giveaway in that video, guys. So, be a part of that.
All right, man. With that being said, I'm jumping into the real quick.
That is number 3 on Rod Sang's list. With that being said.
Oh,
that being said. But you know what? That being said.
Yo, we could talk about Daredevil later on, man. If you finally jump on the board or on the boat. To the Daredevil world, brother.
I'd definitely rather hear about Daredevil than Lobo.
Yeah.
Because nobody reads Lobo. Everyone that talks shit about Lobo doesn't read Lobo. That's it. That's the truth.
Exactly.
No one talks about it because
nobody
it's
wants
not
to read
important.
Lobo.
Yeah, guess what? Lobo's coming out in a new metal, and everyone's going to be a Lobo fan in 6 months. I guarantee
I
it.
promise you, I will not.
Watch. You're
I'm
going
not
to see all
buying
the
it.
bullshit. Everyone's going to say how badass and cool he looks. I'm telling you.
I can promise you that I will not.
Yeah.
I'll stick to the blind man. I'll stick to the blind man.
Go look at your pictures, Rod.
Yo, man. What you got? All right, that's it. Put down.
Was it Mr. Magoo knows
Mr.
Kung Fu?
Magoo does Kung Fu, baby.
Hilarious.
We got Steve Whiting in the house. What's going on? JR Comics in the house. Titan Comic Pressing LLC in the house. What's up? Let's see. KS and Comics. What's up, Chris? Thank you for hanging out. Flash by Night.
Anti-comics.
A backseat driver. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. Comic Man Andy. Comics for all people. What's up, man? Jennifer Louise. Hope I'm pronouncing that right.
Hey, Rod.
Hey, Jennifer.
Rod, I see people in the chat saying like the LCS is closed down, being non-essential, but they might still be able to get in to look at back issues. Guys, that is not important right now. I think honestly, they're saying these things to shelter at home, stay home, because it's true. Like people are getting that. You don't have to go to your LCS to go look at back issues. Those are still going to be there in a month when the LCS is open again. Like you're okay. You probably have plenty of back issues in your house to go read up on. There is no need to endanger yourself, try to get this COVID-19. You don't know who has it out there. They're not testing 100% of the people, so you have no idea.
Well, and hey, if you really feel the need to support a shop, you really want to just buy a gift card. Call them up, send them your PayPal, say, hey, can I get a $40 gift card? Just put it in my name, put it in my box, and I'll buy, just do whatever you can. That way you do not need to roll out this week.
Pre-COVID back issues.
Yeah, go make sure you ask for the We're the ones from before this thing went nuts.
But well said, Edwin. Very true. And John, a gift card goes a long way. And with that being said, ladies and gents, let's see, man. Everyone in the chat, hope you guys got a bunch of books to read, because I came across some stuff that I want to read during these times. I'll take them to work. Hopefully you guys too.
I like how me and John read the same shit and laugh right away.
Chaos is always so hilarious. It was not 4 days ago. It was like a week ago.
And you're done with them all.
No. I've been reading. I gotta.
He's been reading The Prisoner of Azkaban.
This is what I've been reading right here.
What chapter are you on? Chapter 11. It's been a good read. Harry Potter.
That's my man.
John's reading Harry Potter on his channel, guys.
You look like you were blaming me. Don't you go? Yeah.
It was perfectly fine.
We're exactly halfway done. So we got 11 more episodes, and then we'll be done.
Ooh, it's good. I enjoy it. I always have it on when you go live.
Thank you. I appreciate it, man. That's why I've been tagging you.
I've been enjoying it. I'm just like sitting here and working, and I'm just like listening to John read Harry Potter.
Scarpad is just going fire.
And guys, this is it, man. This is Biopass when you don't have any new comic books to really talk about. I can't tell you
talk about trades that we read. Jabroni, why do you look?
Well, I'm trying to get to it, but
there's no books coming out tomorrow, man. I'm so.
It's not the day before Christmas, like Jabroni always says. Look, it's the day that Christmas died.
Bro, what the hell am I gonna do tomorrow at 10 o'clock, man? I'm usually at the shop outside the door waiting. Okay, open up. I'm ready to spend my money, and now I can't. I really should finish my 20-page paper that I have been slacking on.
So what you been reading, or what you got on your digital list, and all that?
Are we doing our read of the week for last week? Or what's going on here?
I didn't even know. Everything went off the hell here.
Follow your show, brother. It's your show. Oh my gosh, life with two YouTubers. Holy cow!
Oh, smack. 20
Bam!
bones.
How do you? That $5 for all of us, guys.
There you go. Send it to my PayPal, Rod.
I'm gonna as a shout out to Sharon, Rena, her daughter, her book
is on Amazon,
officially launching Saturday.
How cool is that?
Awesome. And they're doing a little like live show Saturday where they're going to be sort of signing books for people who purchased them, talking about the book, and I'm going to be hanging out with them Saturday for that because that's just too cool. Someone in our community has their book coming out, man.
I'm coming. I'm
We're waiting.
to know.
Hey, Rod, tell me about that book right there you're holding.
Yo, man, I think this is something that you read, and I enjoyed it because I know you like. Oh yeah,
Something that you read it, I looked at.
Just eat your food, Perry. Let me talk about some Transformers and some Terminator.
Let's get
action
an
going
in-depth
on
finally
here.
a review from Rod.
Oh man, if you, you don't have to like it, and you don't have to watch my video. Actually, you don't. So anyway,
Oh shit!
you don't, and you don't leave me a comment. Half my stuff. So
Neither do you. What do you mean? I don't comment on anyone's video.
Well, you should. I'm your homie. But anyway, go back and watch
Don't cry,
this.
Rod.
Read this one because it reminds me of the original, actually, Terminator movie when we see your boy Edwin, not Edwin, but Arnold Schwarzenegger going back in time.
No, that's okay. I said I look like
We
Arnold.
gotta pump it out, man. But now things has changed. We got Skynet, we got Transformers, and now when I was reading this book, I remember
Go ahead and
watching.
take it, Chaos.
What he say?
Did he quit?
He said, "Yeah, what? Hey, it is, man. The two first, right?
Did he quit out?
Yeah, he said
I
something.
don't know what happened there.
I don't know. I mean,
He didn't quit.
he's eating his food. Yo, we still got 3 people on here. This is a triple threat still going on. Yeah,
Oh,
the review is great, and this is how we do. It reminds me of the movie back in 1984, where Arnold Schwarzenegger goes back in time, and you know what? Skynet is involved on here. Next thing you know, at the very end, no spoilers, but we got the whole freaking traitor going through the freaking volcano, and everyone's texting him.
Yeah, I want to know, did he leave?
He can jump on whenever he wants. So,
Hey, listen, I said it in my video last week. If you were a fan of the Terminator movie, Scarpet, I watch everyone's video and promote everyone since I started. Oh, Jesus, he is mad. If you were a fan of that first Terminator movie, you like that whole concept, and especially, the second one too, you'll like this Terminator Transformers. It's kind of the same type of setup, except Skynet's not the bad guy. It's the Decepticons are now the big bad, and Skynet has created itself to protect the Earth. And John left too.
oh, hey, that's all right.
Oh, my internet just crashed. That means Harry's gone. I'm leaving.
That means his internet did not crash. He's probably calling Perry. So, hey, I do the show alone. I don't give a damn, man. I don't give a damn. And no beef with the comic book community. Man, we're just talking about comic books right now. That was my review. And speak the truth either on live or off camera. So
Oh, Lord, this went to hell in a handbasket.
well, it doesn't need to, man. This is raw. What the heck? I can't hear you, Johnny.
Sorry, the internet just completely crashed on the house here. Everything went all the devices just went out. So sorry. Back again. It's up.
It's up, man. We're up and running. We're doing the buyer pass with no new comic books. And what you guys are reading to in the comic book chat, let us know, man. Drop what you're reading right now. Let us know what you're reading, or everyone's quarantined. Let's keep it going here. Let's not get distracted by other events, because this is a good show. We've been doing this consecutively for over 50 weeks. And Mr. Johnny Boy has a book he wants to show off.
Hopefully I don't crash while I'm sharing it, but this is my read of the week for sure. Guaranteed to be the Fyra. That's straight Fyra.
Fyra.
Book is, I always say, it's the best Braun book I'm picking up each month. Amazing art. the story's been riveting as these two timelines start to like converge on what really happened the first time they thought they destroyed the last god. So I've been loving it. I think this is just a great read, and it's gonna be one of those books I'm gonna buy the trade for at some point when it's finally in that like collected edition. I'm gonna get the trade as well.
Awesome. So look at that, Rena. Thanks for the shout out, John. I'm at work, so sorry for the delay message.
No worry. Looking forward to Saturday.
All right, cool, man. Cool.
Last Gods is dope.
Oh man.
And it's brutal. I mean, there is some stuff in there where you would look at the picture and you're like, holy smokes.
It's some dark stuff sometimes.
Yeah. Wow. The only thing I can say, the only one thing it's some of the characters, their names are so close related that you kind of forget who's who. So
I will say, like, for me, I struggled in the early issue or two, like really knowing what was going on and who was who. But somewhere around issue 3, I think it was like, oh, I get it now. I fully get the two stories, the two timelines, because you get. So I'm watching this show on Netflix called Dark. I'm sure Varangian Vigilante knows it. It's a German TV series, a sci-fi show that Netflix bought and they're running. It's like a time travel small town thing. It's wackadoo. Are you talking about the echo? Yeah, I think it's Rod's got the echo going. But
I got the echo going again.
Yeah.
Well, that could be that, or just being.
Your mic is too close to the computer. So when our voices, our beautiful voices, come out of the computer, it goes back into your mic.
Yeah. That's all right. I unplugged it, so.
Oh, so for me, Last God and Dark have the same problem, which is like certain characters, you're seeing them in different ages, and you're like, okay, wait, is that the same guy? Which one is which guy? Which is and trying to remember is a lot to comprehend. But if you slow it down and take the time to focus on it, like it's got so much layering. There's clearly so much thought out. It's amazing. I don't think Channing Tatum and Seth Rogen are doing the voiceovers for it, but that would be hilarious. Bake the snake. Absolutely amazing.
Echo. I'm sorry, backseat driver for the echo. My apologies and everyone to the community, but I hope everyone's being safe and locked down. Everyone said, yo, guys, we're not going to go out there and get some comics. Just stay locked down, man.
I know Texas has, California did too, right, John? Like y'all are shelter in place.
Yeah.
They shut down all non-essential.
Essential only, although they're very it's hard to get specific answers on what is essential and what not. My wife went in yesterday and today, and she's going in Thursday and Friday as well. She's only taking Wednesday off.
I mean, I went to the liquor store on Saturday. That's essential. Hey, they had bottles of Blanton's at retail, so I had to go to the liquor store.
Get some.
Yeah, I had to, man. Essential. Essential. But there's some states that have not, I think Florida, right? Or have they shut down too? I'm not sure.
Not yet.
Florida's tricky, man, because like there's places where they're starting to shut down and other places where it's like wide open, I hear. So I don't know.
Oh yeah, liquor stores are considered essential in Texas, Gore Vidal. You are god dang right, man. You got to have your bourbon or whatever.
I thought you were so stocked up you were going to be through to 2021.
I can't stop myself. It's like comics. You can never have enough.
Oh my gosh.
You never have enough. Oh, so I wanted to ask this question because I saw it talked about on Two Brothers and then a few other channels. If tomorrow Marvel and DC decided to still put out online digital comics, would you buy a comic that way?
No. Not
even if you really wanted to read the story, you would still wait?
No, I guess if it was like the final issue of a run that I was like, I really need to know, and I don't want people to spoil it for me or something, maybe, but I don't think that there's really any book I'm reading like that right now. So I don't normally read and buy digital books. I pay for like Marvel Unlimited so that I can read them, but that's like 6 months out. That's not even anything recent. Yeah. So I want the hard copy if it's something I really care for.
Yep.
That's before digital, says Vigilante.
I'm the same way. I have the Marvel Unlimited. I have DCU, the DC Universe app, and those are just more to read the older stories that I don't have the issues in my personal collection for. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But if you want to buy a digital copy of a comic, that's your money. You do what you want. I've seen on other channels where people were like pooping on these people. Like, how could you buy a digital, not buy the paper floppy? Like, guys, calm down.
But there's people out there that go out there and buy I'm sorry, Edwin, but they purchase an indie book that's digital. So what's the difference? You want to support the indie comic books from Indiegogo, you can buy them digitally. So it's the same thing, either Marvel or DC. So
I get chaos. Like chaos just asked, the question is not would you, but is it right to hold it back for those that want it? Yeah, I think that's messed up because there are people out there that only buy digital. They're not comic collectors like you and I. They want to just read the stories, and it's messed up that now they have to wait.
Well, I guess it's like us guys right now, and a lot of people in the community. We like to hold our books, and just, a lot of people that I run into, it's not the same. It's like you can read it digitally, which I've done many times. But when you have the actual book, it's like you open it, you take care of the book, close it, put it back. You either put the black tape, not the black tape, but the blue tape, or remove the seal and just put it away and go find your books in the long boxes, short boxes, and you put it away. It's that great feeling that I feel whenever I read a book. That makes sense, but anyway, that's how I feel when I read a comic book.
I think tomorrow, like Batman 91 or 92 was supposed to come out tomorrow.
Yeah, 92. I
probably would have bought that digitally just to read it. And then when it came out in the store, I would have bought a copy of it because I want to, have that run of Batman. But that probably would have been the only one. Some digital indie titles. I'm not sure. I didn't get to see what was coming out tomorrow before this whole shutdown. But yeah, I think Batman 92 might have been the only one because I want to see what's going on. 92 was supposed to be the big issue with Punchline showing her as more of the Joker's, big time, whatever, captain or whatever the hell you want to call her. But that's probably the only one I would have grabbed. Right, Chaos. I made it mad accidentally. Yeah.
Me mad accidentally.
Is he not is he down there at the bottom in the green room?
Who?
Rod, is Perry down there in the green room?
I don't think he ain't down there.
Oh.
I won't lose no sleep over this either.
Oh, come on, Rod. Stop talking that shit.
Oh, come on. We were just talking. We were making fun. We were having fun. I don't think we were trying to take serious shots at anybody, right?
I wasn't doing anything. What did I say that was so wrong?
I don't think that's true either. I think there's a middle ground here somewhere. I just thought we were taking shots like brothers do because that's just the fun of it.
I think we're just making fun of each other like we always do.
Keys and geese, man.
Well, you can take shots at me for not doing the best review on Daredevil and giving Edwin the shittiest book ever. So, I mean, what the fuck, man? I mean, have a good time.
Hey, let me tell you what I read it last week, and Last Gods was really good. Honestly, I didn't get to pick up Folklords because the shop that I went to didn't have it. And Once in Future, I wish I would have been able to grab that too. They didn't have it. So whenever my LCS, the one I go to, actually does finally open up, I'll be able to pick that up. And you can spoil it. I'm fine with that. I'm not a crybaby like others. But Hellions last week was damn good, man.
I heard good stuff. Yeah,
Hellions. It was damn good. Yeah,
this was really good. This was really good.
And I heard the ending is like, oh boy, I can't wait to read the next one.
Yeah, exactly.
So, Nick the comic nerd saying, anyone else falling in love with a basket full of heads? I read it, but we can't talk about the book without our member right here. So
come on back, Perry. We want to just hang, brother.
Perry, come back.
Let's see. Why do I hear crickets? Everyone wants Perry back. Perry, you my homie, bro. If I gotta call you on the phone right now, you want me to, bro?
Oh, there he is. He's in the chat. Come on, Perry. Come on back, dog. Come
Dude,
on back. I want to hear what Perry's read of last week was. It's not the same. I need to
dude,
hear what his read was.
talk about it, Rob. No, that's what he wants me to do. Talk about his back and forth ass. Oh man.
Anybody on the panel reading Undone by Blood?
I read the first issue and dropped it.
Okay.
I wouldn't.
I enjoyed it.
Is that the second one?
Western comics out there anymore.
That's the
It's
second
nice to
one?
have a good Western. Sorry.
That's number 2?
Number 2.
I don't know. The first one didn't grab me. I'm not a Western guy, though.
I figured it's a true indie Hoy. Is it Hoy? No, Aftershock. I was gonna give it one more. I was gonna give it at least one more issue, and this issue was good. So I'm like, okay, maybe I just keep going a little further.
A little further. Did you guys read Mercy #1? Yes, I did. I thought that was a great issue. The artwork was fantastic in that one. Very nice artwork, and the covers were dope. It's a beautiful lady on them covers.
And it was kind of creepy at the little girl. She had those paintings on that door. Whoa! And then it was the chick, and I was like, "Holy coconuts, man!"
Oh. Two Gun Pedro said he liked Undone by Blood.
There you go. Pew pew. He's a cowboy fan. 2 Guns, you know. Pew.
2 Guns.
Well, he's either a Cowboys fan or something else. Maybe he like going hunting. Who knows, man?
His icon's got a little cowboy on it.
So what is that stack you got right there, John? I'm waiting for you to show us that.
I'm following Rod's lead. I don't want to jump ahead of the bus here, you know.
Man, you could jump ahead of the bus. It's been derailed already. It doesn't matter, but you know,
We're just holding it down until Perry comes back. We want to hear what Perry's plans are. What he's
that's
doing.
my brother. I love him. He can still come back on the show. He knows how to jump on. And if he wanted to say something to me, I feel free to listen to it. We're friends, man.
Perry, come back to the show. Come back.
He's watching. You know he's watching.
Come on,
Dude, I have no beef with Perry. That's my whole.
Oh, hilarious. So yeah, Chaos knows I bought like just a ton of image stuff that I had never read. People had told me was amazing. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to buy just sets of, get 4 of these. So I've been going through and reading. So that's what this huge stack is. I did Descender volumes 1 and 2 from Jeff Lemire, and that's amazing. If you've never read Descender, that is incredibly good. Then I did Southern Bastards from Jason Aaron, and that I read the first 2 trades of that, and that is amazing too. I don't even like football, and it's all like football, and I was like, dang, this is like messed up backwoods gangster football. So that was awesome. I'm about halfway through Monstrous, and it is stunning and crazy cool and messed up and bloody and all over the place. Awesome. So I'm enjoying that. That's book club tomorrow night.
Oh.
2 trades in on East of West, and that is a wild, crazy Jonathan Hickman ride right there. Space cowboy kind of stuff, but crazy, messed up, and awesome.
How many encyclopedia type pages are there in that book?
It's not quite like that, but they do have like. I'm trying to think of the one that I was thinking. It's just a lot. It's just a lot of. There's like expositional pieces, but it's not like because it's there's a fair amount of like word bubble bits on some of the pages, but it's not like Hickman's X-Men or anything where you have these like huge panels of stuff going on.
Or that Decorum that came out.
And then, of course, I'm about halfway through this giant Usagi omnibus thing here. John literally bought some of the best comics you can buy from the last 5. Hey, there you go. It was stuff I hadn't read, stuff that people have been telling me to read. And if I can pull it over here. Yikes. This short box is full of them.
Woo!
Just a ton. So like I never finished Saga, so I got the last few trades of that in here. Paper Girls. See the rest of Descender, the rest of Monstrous. Sorry, Edwin, you'll dig the Black Hammers in here.
Boy.
Got that Black Hammer Volume 1 action. Jason Aaron fans, I've got the first 3 trades of Scalped. What else I got in here? Just a little bit of everything, you know, a little bit of everything.
Great stuff, man. Great stuff.
Can I show you my trade? This. I'm not.
Rob, I know how Saga ended until they restart because I have that one issue, the final whatever issue before they took a break. So I know where it ends, but I'm ready, mentally prepared.
I'm not as balling as John is, so I couldn't buy all those trades, but I did get this. Why the Last Man, and this is fire. This is fire, and the third trade in Black Hammer, which I cannot wait to get into.
What's the second one called? I got to get that one too.
Well, so 1 and 2 are both just Black Hammer.
Okay.
And then this is Age of Doom, which is number 3.
Gotcha.
And this is the second series, issues 1 through 12.
I'll say if you're enjoying that Why the Last Man, I got back into collecting because of Vertigo, and I'm a huge Vertigo. That era of Vertigo is awesome. So you get 100 Bullets, I think is just awesome. If you like any kind of like gangster kind of stuff, modern, like not like Godfather, but like modern criminal kind of stuff, you can't beat 100 Bullets. It's just lights out. And then, you know, I'm a big Fables fan, so that was also at the same time. Fables is crazy messed up awesome too. Just very graphic-y kind of all the good rated R stuff.
All right, nice, man.
This doesn't go anywhere where I thought it was going to go. I did not know, like when I read the back and then I started reading it.
What's it about, Jabroni?
Huh?
What's it about?
This right here. So in one day, every man on the planet dies except for one dude and his pet monkey. And this one guy, right as all the men were dying, he was asking his girlfriend who was in Australia to marry him. And then the phone's cut off and then all the men die. They don't really know why they're dead. And then when the first issue ends, then it goes to like 2 months or something later. And so now you're kind of walking with this guy named Yorick, and he meets his mom, who ends up she works for the government, and they're trying to find this lady who has figured out how to clone. So he is going off with this like Secret Service agent to go find this woman who can clone people, but he keeps talking about wanting to go to Australia to go see his damn girlfriend, but he forgets that he's the last man on the planet and everybody wants him.
Yeah.
That's as far as I've gotten right now. I'm like 5 issues
I just
in.
love the one-line tag of like a world where every male, everything with a Y chromosome dies except for one guy and his monkey. It's just
that's all you really have to say. It's about the last guy and his monkey and a bunch of women.
And the rest of the women in the world.
Yep.
And that's how you do a damn review, man.
As everybody would think it would be.
It's dark and I found Why the Last Man like hilarious. Like there's certain sequences you just laugh. You're like, this is freaking a riot. And he's a funny guy. He's a very funny character. The sarcastic, nerdy, like awkward guy.
He's a damn magician. He's an illusionist. Like it's just the shit that he says is dumb. But that would be the last man on the planet. Would be this guy that's not a PhD, you know, not a teacher. No, he's a failed magician.
All right, nice.
His greatest magic trick was erasing all the other men.
Yeah, so that's where they've gotten to, where people were blaming themselves. Like the lady who cloned, she's like, "Oh, it was my fault because I cloned somebody," and then he thinks it's his fault. And then some other women, they think it's their like everybody think it's their fault why all the men are dead, and the animals too. So it's not it's not just men, human beings. It's all the male animals as well. They're all dead.
Yeah. And I love the way that, like, as you go on with it, I love the way they slowly eke out information on it because they don't just spell it out for you. They really do, like, play it out over extended time. And for those that haven't read it, it's got an ending. There's a great final issue to the run. So it's not, and I think it's like 60 issues or 70 issues, something like that.
It's not bad.
Mr. Sexy.
Hey, if anyone's not subscribed to Batgate, go and subscribe to him. I've been playing a lot of Call of Duty with this guy.
That's cool.
I remember when I used to play video games with Perry, and then he forgot about me.
What do you mean? You never hit me up to play video games. You hit me up one time. I'm literally playing every single day.
Call of Duty. I was
today.
like, dude, let's play Call of Duty. I can't. You got a PlayStation.
Look, John, you stopped playing WoW. What do you want me to do?
Not true. Not true.
Look.
Hey.
When it comes to World of Warcraft, I'm up here and John was like down here and he's like, hey, come play with me. Hey, come play with me. I'm like, all right, yeah, I'll start all over again to go play with you. And I'm like, oh, man.
Hey,
Perry has to start the game from the very beginning. Let me upload from day one. Hey, hi Johnny boy, how you doing? Let's work our way up to this trail up here once again. Perry's probably like just hitting them with the axe. Asshole, come on, let's hurry up, man. Let's get through this mission.
No, John's really good at World of Warcraft.
I'm very good too at it. Never played it, but
Shit, John's about to be really good at Dungeons and Dragons.
D&D.
I want to see him put on his cloak.
No, John's trying to get that virgin card back.
Yeah, I am.
Fucking 50-year-old virgin down here.
Like a virgin.
I go on with the
Trying to get
song.
his V card back from his wife.
I'm working on it. Working hard.
Oh,
hey,
hi, John.
TJ's in here.
How you doing, TJ?
I posted this on my Instagram. TJ, I'm sorry I didn't tag you. Oh, hi, John. Yeah, I posted. It's on there. I'm sorry I didn't tag you. I just posted it.
A V card.
Oh, thanks Slim Comics and Moore for hanging out, man. Be safe, brother.
Be safe. Be safe out there.
All right.
Oh, Perry,
So
what was
Rob,
your read of last week?
There you go.
I'm trying to think what I picked up last week. I know a lot of books I wasn't able to get because when I walked in, none of the books were on the shelf. They had a list, and I had to go down the list and try to remember all the books I was supposed to pick up, and I completely forgot all the books I was supposed to pick up. But I did finish reading Gideon Falls, and I got to do a show with Chaos because he just finished reading Gideon Falls. If you haven't read Gideon Falls, read Gideon Falls. You have nothing else to do during this time. It is awesome. It is really good. And John, you were showing trades, Southern Bastards. Very good. Very good.
And you know, it's funny. It reminds me a little bit of Jason Aaron's Scalped in that it's like this small town. Somebody's coming back to the town. The town's kind of corrupt. Where does he fit in? Like there's several of those kind of storylines in both books, and they're both just absolutely awesome. I now got to get the other Southern Bastard trades because the first two were great.
There was a Jeff Lemire book. I think it's Animal Man. That's one that I want to read so bad. I keep hearing like nothing but extremely high praises. So
Like
all right.
DC's Animal Man?
I think so. I think Lemire wrote it too.
The New 52 one?
Yeah.
That's on the DC Universe. I want to check that out.
I heard it's mucho bueno.
I've read like the
What up,
first
TJ?
2 issues, and at the end of the first issue, he like something happens to his eyes. He goes blind, and he's got blood coming down his face.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's pretty. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to go back and read more. If you're telling me that the first issue was pretty good, this is the perfect time for people to go get the Marvel Unlimited and DCU app. Perfect time. It's cheap.
I'm sorry.
It's cheap. It's not expensive, and you're about to get that damn surplus socialist check. Put it to their comics.
Oh man.
I mean, I'll say like I if you're somebody that has had gaps in their collecting, and I've got a bunch of them when we had our kids and whatever. Like, there's a ton of good stuff. If you go back and read storylines, you could all the tie-ins. You could read an entire saga. Like I was reading House of M. I read it with all the little tie-ins. It was a blast. You can go back and read all that kind of stuff. It's
Civil War. I read
all your time fills.
The original Civil War from 2005 or 4.
I'm doing that right now.
Now you can read books like crazy.
Everything.
There's so much.
All the tie-ins.
Look, I don't advocate pirating books, but if I can't leave the house and I can't get back issues, I'm pirating everything. I just got Buzzkill. by Donny
Wow.
Cates. What a cool story, man. And then you got the superhero at the end of the issue, and he's popping some pills. Like he gets his powers from doing like pills. This guy gets his powers by blacking out drunk. I'm like, yo, this is a crazy concept. Why is it only 5 issues?
There's so many good stories out there that you might have missed or can catch up on. I loved Image did a book called Powers. Did you guys ever read it? They made a horrible TV show out of it.
There you go.
Powers
Did
is
you read it,
awesome.
Rod?
Oh, long time ago, dude. And I mentioned it to people, but no one mentioned it.
No, I think that's. Is that after? No, it's not Aftershock. Is that Image? You look at the spine.
Yeah.
Image. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty dope.
I never heard of that one.
Yeah. So this guy, in order for him to use his superpowers, he has to get blackout drunk. But he's blackout drunk. So you can't really like be a superhero. You're fucking wasted. You know. So I can't wait to finish reading that.
There's one I want to read. I don't know if you guys read it. Kill or Be Killed. I've always heard it was amazing.
I have that. Yeah. I bought a lot of like 100 books off Instagram for like a steal, and there was a bunch of those in there. Perry's moral story of the day: if you can't get out, if I can't get out, I'm starting to steal stuff
Steal
online.
that shit online, man.
Hey man, it's not stealing. I'm giving it right back.
Don't choke, Barry. That was
Look,
that Coke.
look. It's good Coke. We're in Florida. I'm reading the books pirated, right? Because I can't go outside. That's the only time I'll do it. But I'm telling you how good this story is, and I'm telling you to go and pick it up. So technically, it's like they're just giving me the books for free anyway. You know, that makes me sleep at night.
As long as it makes sense in your head, brother,
It does.
you
Many
do
things
you, man.
don't, but we just
You
roll
do
with it.
you.
Chaos.
Criminal.
And
Who
free
told
criminal.
I've never heard of Criminal before, Rod. Tell me, have you ever heard of Criminal?
What is Criminal about?
It's about a criminal.
Here we go. Ed Brubaker, man.
What does that mean? You've been saying that
Brubaker's
for the
good.
longest
He's
time.
the writer,
It's Ed
man. Go
Brubaker.
back
A
and
lot of
watch the
crazy
videos,
stuff.
man. It's dark, gritty.
Okay, but what's the plot?
The plot is go pick it up.
That's bullshit.
It's an.
I'm not gonna
Isn't it an
spoil
anthology?
it or
You're not
anything,
spoiling
man.
anything. You're not spoiling
doing it.
anything.
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing a live review right now.
That's
So I
not a
can get
review.
shit
I'm just
on,
asking
so
for a
Edwin
summary.
can record me and do another review.
I'm just
of
asking
me,
for a
bro.
summary. How
I'm
hard
not
is
doing
that?
it, man. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it, man.
How about this?
Maybe you guys. Oh, sorry.
Here, John, what is Criminal about?
I'm not going to explain Criminal. No.
Oh, he's such a dick.
Let
I
the
will say
community
I've read
talk
the
about
first
criminal.
I've read the first 2 volumes of Criminal, and they're really good. But it's more of an anthology kind of thing where the stories are separated. So it's hard to say what is the whole series about because each story is a little different, and there's very loose threads connecting things. Sometimes a character is a small character here gets their own story later on. Sometimes a character who's really young, and you see a story later on in the future that you get to see them as an old man, what they're like now. But like it's just crime and that's pretty much it. I mean, there's not a whole lot of like overarching plot to it.
Rod only does suggestions.
You got sex and drugs involved in it too. So
And comic books in the current run, they were doing comic books as part of the storyline.
yes.
That's it. John spoiled it for me.
Just spoiled it. Yeah, ruined it. Absolutely. I was saying, what are 2? If let's just imagine that, like, you could talk to like younger you, and if younger you was in this situation, right, of being quarantined, and you knew 2 books that you love now that you've read the entire run of, let's say, which 2 books would you recommend? Because now you can recommend it to the chat, and they can be like, "Oh, I've never read that." What are your Desert Island top 2 stories, like beginning to end, that you would tell people if you've never read this, read this?
Look at Edwin walked away. He said,
Everybody's
I'm
leaving on
over
the
this
show.
one.
Everybody's leaving.
So I
Think
guess I'll
about
take that.
That's a big one. That's tough, right? That's a big get. Ooh.
That one. Planet Hulk. This is an amazing story, and it will take you at least Perry's case, maybe a month, but for everybody else, 2 days.
At least I read it.
It's a
But
great
no, this
read.
is awesome, though. No, for real. Planet Hulk is awesome. World War Hulk, not so much.
That's horrible. Garbage.
Yeah. But for
That's
sure,
that's on your scale.
You said 2?
the second one for me. It's tough. I don't know.
But I mean, Greg Pak is a talented guy,
yeah.
but that's easily the best thing he's ever done that I've ever
Dude,
read.
I've been the more I've been reading Greg Pak books, the more I'm like, oh my god, like, dude, everything I read from him, I enjoy.
That's his masterpiece, and it's basically like it's nothing like Ragnarok. They take little moments from Ragnarok and use them but this is like Hulk and Spartacus, like the story of Hulk and Spartacus get combined on an alien planet, and that's what Planet Hulk is. It's freaking awesome. So that's a great pick. Absolutely awesome pick. Ooh, I hear in the chat's got some great ones. Old Man Logan, heck yeah. Batman Long Halloween, heck yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Do it. Do
Hush.
it.
The other one for me would be Batman Hush. I love
good one.
that story.
Old Man Logan. I'm trying to think of the second one because I'm thinking of books I'm reading, but like everything is so like recent.
Hey, I just did a review on this. I would read this.
And if you want to read it too, go to the channel, watch the video. You can figure out a way to win it.
I'm sending this issue that was signed by John with hugs and kisses. And I'm going to sign it too. I'm going to send this out to the community so you guys can read it too.
I didn't leave a lot of room, so
Yeah, you didn't. I'll sign it over the cross or something.
yeah,
Or is that-
whatever. You pick
Hey,
it.
Chaos. Ronin Island is good. I'm still picking it up. I stopped reading it around issue 5 or 6 because every single issue I was torn between. I don't know if I like it yet.
Yeah,
Like
I read
it
the
was
first
good.
3.
It wasn't bad, but it wasn't outstanding. It was just like I don't know how I feel yet. And I'm like 5 issues deep. I'm like I still don't know how I feel yet.
Chaos. I don't want your COVID daredevil.
Don't worry, Chaos. You don't watch my videos, so you won't be entered.
We're sharing it around. Yeah, I mean,
I'll wipe it down.
I would say read 100 Bullets. I think that's a book that anybody could jump in on trade number 1 and just be like, "Dang, this is fire."
Damn,
And,
Second Street, that hurt.
for me, that's a book that I read when I got back into comics. That was a book I read the first like 4 trades in like a week, and then I started buying the issues one after another after that. And I've got the whole. It's all 100 issues. It's all done, so you could read the entire storyline if you wanted. It's just epic goodness. That would be my number 1 probably.
And I would have to say, if I had to pick 2, oh man, I would have to say Middle West and Oblivion Song. 2 great reads that are still going on right now. Scotty Young is knocking it out the park with Middle West. I just got the newest issue, just dropped in the mail the other day. And what can I say about Oblivion Song? Man, it's based on here it is, man. The greatest reviews ever dropping right now live with you. Oh, Edwin has something in his hand.
Oblivion Song is good, man. It really is.
Robert Kirkman. If you guys like Robert Kirkman from doing Walking Dead, so this is something you may want to jump
This is
into.
something way better.
Well, now Edwin's got the missing book he was missing from that. Right?
The problem is I wasn't. Like, after you said you were going to send it to me, I found it. But that was like a year ago.
Now you got 2. That's hilarious.
I think I have like the first 20 issues on Oblivion Song. I think they're up to what, 25 or 26 now?
Somewhere in there, yeah.
So yeah.
When I started saving up for the Turtles, I dropped that one.
Somebody mentioned the Garth Ennis Punisher run, which is like an epic, huge run. But I know that a lot of people love that. I've never read I'm a Punisher fan. I've never read a single issue of that.
Is that the Max? Punisher Max?
Yeah.
What
about you, Perry? You haven't picked one yet?
I picked Old Man Logan,
Oh, okay, you did.
and I wanted to go with Secret Wars. You know, I feel like because you said Desert Island, I'm like, if I'm going to be on a desert island and I need something to reread, like Middle West, great read. So fresh though. I just
Are you saying the original Zek one or the more recent?
no,
one?
the original Zach.
Okay.
I don't know. That's like a really hard question because I feel like there's some days where I could read a book that I love, and then there's some days I'm just not in the mood to read that, and I read something completely different. So it's a hard question for me. But yeah, no.
Yeah, but I meant more for like like you're naming stuff that people in the chat might say like, I've never read that. I should be adding that to my quarantine.
I'm going to piggyback off of Rod. Oblivion Song and Middle West are two ongoing series that you could pick up as soon as Diamond reopens and starts distribution again. But you can get the trades probably off of Amazon, or you could get them digitally, and they're freaking awesome. They're not bad. They're not slow paced. They're good. They're beautiful artwork inside, compelling story. I mean, you can't go wrong with those.
That's the great thing about Marvel Unlimited and DCU. These stories like Planet Hulk is on there. Secret Wars is on there. Batman Hush is on DC Universe. Like you don't have to, you spend $8 a month and you can read all of these.
Right.
Kill some time. Some of us are stuck at the house not doing a damn thing.
I think I'm going to do my next read-along book is going to be Middle West.
Oh, I thought it was Wolvenheart because that's why I have it, so you and I can do it together.
All right. You want to do Wolvenheart?
You said it. What do you mean? You said it to me, man.
I'll be Middle West. I'll be the little wolf. I'll be the wolf. Just be like.
Let me hear your wolf voice. Say uncle.
He's got an audition for it.
Take an audition.
Oh man, no! I started Venom. I started what else? I started like 3 or 4 of them, and I'm like halfway through. The amount of editing it takes to do something like that is just ridiculous. Yeah. So it's like I started, and I'm like 8 hours in, and I'm like, I need a break. I'm like, I'm only 6 pages in. It's a pain. Yeah, it really is a pain to get it right. And it's not even that good. Like I'll rewatch my videos and I see every little flaw, and it drives me crazy.
That's why I don't rewatch my videos. I don't even watch my content. What are you talking
about? Yeah, you do, man. Who you like?
I think there's a lot of good Batman. I mean, I know that Edwin mentioned Hush, and the chat was saying Long Halloween, which I also really love. I think there's a lot of good Batman stories that there's no way. I mean, unless you're the best Batman fan ever and you've read them all, I guess maybe. But most fans could easily find some great Batman stories they haven't read. So I think there's a lot of good stuff.
Year One?
I love Year One. Absolutely. It's probably my favorite.
2.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I have something here, guys, out the box. Firestorm. I got issue 1 through, well, actually 2 through 12. I'm missing issue 1. Man, I was digging Firestorm when I saw him in the CW show. This is Legends of Tomorrow. So that's how I got hooked on Firestorm. So I need issue 1. Anyone got issue 1? Let me know. Maybe I can buy it off you or make a trade.
You're not going to go out and go hunt and dig in the boxes for an LCS? So.
I'll stay in the quarantine because everyone said,
did you read it?
Don't get your ass out the house. Oh, you got some Folklords.
You ever read Folklords, issue 5?
No, he didn't get it. He missed it.
Hate you. It's so good.
I bet.
I want the next issue so bad. Oh.
But you can spoil it, man. I'm not gonna cry.
No, he finds the Folklord. He finds the Folklord.
I figured it's called Folklord.
So he finds one main Folklord, but there's many that haven't been found yet. And then we get like another.
Give me one second. Sorry, guys. 1 second.
Okay.
It's really good. Let's see. Oh.
Fury of Firestorm. Is that what that's called, Rod?
Yes, sir.
There you go. Go on the DCU app. You can read issue 1 and then read the rest of them you got there. They're all on here.
All right, cool.
20 issues, 1 through 20.
Nice.
1 through 20. Silver Surfer by Dan Slott. Great story. That's the one thing when I opened up my Comic Tom mystery mail call, there was a Silver Surfer number 50 in there.
Fuck Lors.
I'm not a Silver Surfer. I've read last year's Black Surfer, whatever the hell it was called.
Silver Surfer Black.
Silver Surfer Black.
This guy's the Black Surfer.
That's Johnny Boy's book, man. Don't crap on it, man.
I'm not.
You can crap on anything you want. It's his opinion.
No, I was saying Silver Surfer. Somebody said read Silver Surfer.
Thor's been dope.
Yeah. Oh, you got that 1 in 50 or 125.
125. Yeah, I had to go back and get it. I was like, that's too
I've never been a big Silver Surfer fan, but I love Silver Surfer Black. I like that one.
Black Surfer, yeah.
Volume around here somewhere.
ASM 129, Christ Metropolitan, or Why the Last Man?
I've never read Transmetropolitan. I hear it's great.
Don't even know
Why
what
the
it is.
Last Man? Boom.
Boom.
There it
Love it.
is.
Boom.
Loving it.
Edwin dropping on you, Mark. He's got it in his hand. All right,
I'm
let's
going to
see.
reread some stuff too, probably go back. When I finish through all this, if we're still quarantined, I'm going to start going through because we did Fables for book club last week and I'm already ready to reread that whole run. It's so good.
Dude, I think Texas is going to be quarantined for a good while now because they just came out today and said schools will not even think about going back into session until May 4th.
Right.
So
Realistically,
It sounds like most
the rest of the
schools
school year is gonna
are
be at home.
through April at this point. Just stay out. No school through April.
I think school's done
But
this
I
year.
also
think it's
hear
all
that,
going to be
like,
online. It's all going to be online. There's no way a parent is going to say, "Oh, it's April 1st. All right, honey, go back to school on the school bus."
oh no,
It's
not
gonna
April.
happen.
I'd say May 1st.
No, May 1st. Still, I think a month to go by. There's going to be enough fear in people
Yeah.
that they won't send their kids back. So I think the rest of the school year is just going to be
I think
online.
they're just buying themselves time to see what it'll
Sure.
look like at the end of April, just to see what this thing looks like. Because I guarantee you there'll be places where it's still a hot spot and places where the numbers will be dropping when it comes to the end of April. Right? Because that's at the rate it's going, some places are going to be just done. They'll have it's going so fast through
So
places.
I got
like
4
New
rolls
York,
of toilet paper.
right?
but you got a
wanna
ton of
get a
shirts.
combo,
You got a
though.
ton of t-shirts you can wash.
I got some. I can I can
I got
send
the little manguera with the little agüita, splash it in the back.
Hey,
Splash it
dude.
in the back.
I did with Kate for the first. I think for the first 4 months of maybe it was even 6 or 8 months for Kate. We did cloth diapers with her for the first 6-8
Oh my
months.
gosh.
We did it. I was
Sheepskin.
freaking straight hippie, brother.
John was like, "We don't got money for diapers. I gotta do another bong rip."
What?
You
Yeah,
said you're a
we
hippie.
did it. We did it, man. Legit with Kate. Now, of course, the second kid came along. We're like, screw that shit.
Hell
No way
that.
we're doing that twice.
Oh my
Oh, this
lord,
fucking
man.
strong.
Oh man. Yo, guys, we reached the hour mark. And as always, this is the first ever.
Anybody read Spider-Woman 1?
Look like she's taking a dump. Is it good?
I don't know. I haven't read it.
I don't know. Where'd you get that from?
This is
Oh, that's
the mystery mail call.
right? Oh, you finally got it?
I finally effing got it. You would know if you watch my video.
It's 1,000.
Hey,
You guys
no,
are
I
at
don't know if
1,000.
you
I
guys
don't
read
need to
it.
watch
I'm gonna
you
read
guys
it.
anymore.
I didn't pick it up because I knew I was getting in the mail call.
Fungus
Clarence
shows up promise as a vaccine. Hey, my toe's looking a lot better.
Well, I mean, there's no other way for it to go, right? It couldn't look worse.
I mean, it's getting blacker, but I was able to trim it all the way down. I got
Nope,
these really
don't
cool
tell it.
scissors. I got these
Oh,
scissors that I can get under the skin and
fine.
just start clipping them. Oh man,
Dude, you better. Are you diabetic, man?
no, I'm not diet, dude. You see what I eat? I
Well,
will
I'm
be
just
though.
making sure, man. You never know unless you go to the
He's going to be
doctor.
diabetic by 30.
Yeah, dude. You're eating your way into that diabetic
No, I'm
category.
gonna stop after tonight.
Sure.
No,
Dude, man.
We'll
Holy
know
crap.
for sure when we see the video for what you ate watching.
I'm gonna start doing workouts every day.
Look, toe
I'm
turning
gonna
black
post it
is
to my
not
Instagram
better,
story.
man.
Every day I'm gonna do at least 5 sit-ups.
5, and then you go to 6, and then you go to 7.
And then you go to 9.
Hey,
Yeah.
do the
It's 7, 8,
jabroni
9.
20, man. The jabroni 20.
Very still in I'm out.
Everybody gaining weight during this quarantine. Jabroni's still cutting, baby, looking like a Greek god.
20 minutes a day. 20 minutes a day. That's what he said.
That's all you need is 20 minutes a day, man.
The jabroni 20. That's what I'm calling it.
That's it. Barry
Hashtag
was talking shit like people sleep for 8 hours. What do you do for the other 16? Give me 20 minutes to work out. Couple push-ups, couple sit-ups and crunches.
Lie to me again, Barry.
That's it.
I'm gonna do it right now, man. I'm gonna do this in the foul room in the medical room. I'm gonna do 20 push-ups in my scrubs tomorrow.
Put some gloves on.
No, don't put your hands on the floor, Rod.
Put gloves
No, I'm
on.
gonna have gloves on. I'm going all out. I make sure I
Better
lock
to
the
do it
door
before
too.
you go.
Yeah, do them at the house.
Yeah.
First thing in the morning.
Man, that's the worst thing. I'm the worst morning
Oh.
person you're gonna run
That's
into.
how you wake
man.
up. That's how you get up. You wake up and go.
Wait a sec,
Man.
Perry. We're not listening to your advice on this.
What do you mean, dude? I wake up all the time. Hey, I used to work out a lot. I used to be into sports and stuff.
Are you
What do
talking about
mean?
when you were in high school? That doesn't count.
Dude, that was like a couple years ago.
You guys.
Oh my lord, man! You're gonna get it. I'm gonna do it in the file room tomorrow on my lunch break.
Right.
Lunch break on my
I'm gonna
10
sit down.
at 10 o'clock break, man. I'm gonna go in there. I'm gonna bring the little selfie stick. I got it right here. It's coming to work tomorrow.
As
And I'm
all
gonna
the
do it.
places I'm not going to lay on the floor. I think anything medical related, I'm going to pass. Hard
I'm
pass.
gonna wipe everything now. I'm gonna put gloves on. I'm gonna have the mask on.
What's
Yeah.
an Ebola?
You can't even spell
Pinga
it.
con no bola.
I probably won't do it anyway.
The roast of Perry Comics begins.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
we haven't been roasting Perry anymore. Everybody gets a little roast.
I get roasted more than anyone. Go
Nah,
check
get
out
the fuck
Edwin.
out of here, Rod. I get roasted on every fucking live stream that happens on YouTube. I'm not even in the live stream. I'm not even in the chat, and I get roasted. It happens all the time. Literally, who said that? That I became the punching bag of the community.
And you know what? I'll tell you this.
Chicken butt?
Yeah,
I
man.
was waiting to say it.
I
we
was,
all wanna
I,
get our
I was
hands on
doing
you,
so
Perry.
well. I was doing
True,
so
John.
well, man. We reached the hour mark,
First
ladies
video
and
where we
gentlemen.
started saying that. It
You
is the
started
same
that crap,
video
man.
where John told me that it was a bad joke played on me for sending the Daredevil. That same video that I cut for the Daredevil trade today, that's the same video where I started saying chicken butt to Rod.
That's hilarious.
Yes, it's
Oh.
February
What a pivotal moment.
February 11th, I believe, or something like that. February 11th, 12th. Yeah. Yep. I'm in this
I wish
spot.
I smelled like bacon.
Oh, bacon's delicious.
Yeah.
Anyways, gentlemen, I got to get out of here. It's been an
It smells
hour.
like
I got to go
vinegar.
check on the family.
I'm gonna go. Get
Mr.
out.
Edwin, the comic jabroni, what you got going on? We know you just dropped your video, but what else you got?
I'm trying to drop content every day because I know we're at home and, hey, give 10 minutes, 15 minutes. I can make you laugh or whatever, something to watch. So tomorrow I have a Arcs and Minis episode, bringing it back. I'm going to discuss
Wow.
Damian, son of Batman. It's a 4-issue miniseries.
Oh, show the laughing fish cover. That one's cool.
This one.
Yeah, that one's so cool.
So yeah, I think this honestly, this is probably my favorite cover right here. I love this cover.
Oh, it looks like Batman's coming up behind him.
Nice.
Boom. So
I
yeah,
dropped
I'm
the
gonna
link.
record that video tonight. I'm gonna edit it and then tomorrow drop it. So
I just put the link for Edwin's Daredevil review. Really, really good. Not just because I'm in it, but also just because it's funny as heck.
and there's a giveaway in that video. So go check it out.
All right, nice. Mr. Edwin's leaving, so Edwin,
I gotta
have a
go.
good night.
Guys. Thank you so much for having me. I will talk to all of you later.
Au revoir.
Harry, I hope
good
you're
night, sir.
better.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Bro,
I got
why
to
you
get
gotta
hurt.
say some shit like that before you leave? Fucking jabroni.
Love you guys.
Love you too. And we got now Mr. Johnny Boy. What's going on, man? Let the people know what you got going on.
I'm just sharing Perry's latest video too, because this is Perry did his Thor review, which was awesome. This is the film. He finally watched the first film and it was great. So shout out to Perry. I've been enjoying that series. The only thing I want to watch with him. Like I want to be there for the hour. But the problem is he does it at like 3 a.m. I'm not awake at that time.
I was thinking I could if I put the black bars and the music, I might be able to use Streamlabs and watch the entire movie for like
Do it
2
live.
straight hours. Yeah, do it all live. But I'm scared. I don't want to like do it and then like at the end it's like no, blocked worldwide.
Drop you down.
Then I got to do it all over again, and it's not a real reaction.
Have the
so.
sad piano music playing all through it. I loved it.
work
No,
the
it was
system.
great. It was a great video. You should check it out. It's fun for me. I was telling Perry before we went live. The fun part for me is, as somebody who loves and has seen all the movies, is waiting for certain moments and seeing his reaction to them. Like the whole Stan Lee cameo in
That
Thor
was so cool.
is one of the funnier ones.
Yeah,
And Perry's like, "Oh, he just busted up his truck."
that was awesome.
So
And
it was fun.
I will
Like,
admit
shout
the
out to Perry.
Thor hammer on the chest,
Yeah,
classic.
I love it when he just sets it on Loki and walks away.
And the thumbnail was epic, dude. And
Yeah.
I have not seen it. I'll be watching it right after I get off this thing.
It's only
because
25
there's
minutes, Rob.
nothing to watch on TV.
He had like 30 people in there live for the premiere. It was awesome.
Chaos was like, Barry, I'm so proud of you. You sucker 30 people into watching you watch a movie for half an hour.
Right, exactly. As far as my channel, I've been reading Harry Potter, like Perry's been saying. So Charlie and I have been doing that. We might get one more chapter in tonight. Not sure. Tomorrow is New Comic Book Day, no comic book day, but we still have both my Wednesday shows. We're going to do comics and comedy over at the Comic Core channel, talking greatest comic book show ever. And then I've got a book club with Alec, and we're reading Monstrous Volume 1 from the Image series.
You know who
So
loved
if you've got
Monstrous?
that on your shelf, if you've never read it, join us.
You know who loved that book?
Smurf and
Caleb
Fuchsia.
the Comic
I know.
Smurf.
Yeah.
The moment he
I
said
messaged-
monstrous, he just popped right in my head. I'm like,
Yeah.
you son of a bitch, dude.
I messaged both of them, but Fuchsia is obviously busy and it's hard to get a hold of Smurf, so I haven't gotten a hold of him. But I
Dude,
think
every time I go
we'll-
live in StreamYard, I have his email. I send him an email. I'm like, one of these days, this son of a bitch gonna click it and just pop in
gonna do
and
it.
be
He's
like,
gonna do
"What's up, y'all?"
right? And then Thursday and Friday, I've got game shows. So Thursday, early Thursday. So this would be a good for East Coasters who don't like staying up late. 7:30 East Coast. So that's 4:30 my time. We're doing an exciting version of Comic Gories because it's going to be the redemption of John. Hopefully, John versus I've lost both times I've played against the boy who had 7. So I'm hopeful that this time we're going to do a little round of like having us play people and then try to make it to the playoffs to play each other again. We'll see how that goes. And we have Sharon, the Life with 2 YouTubers, as our referee, and she's picked all the categories for us to go against each other on Thursday. Awesome. And then Friday, I'm on the hunt, going for my 4th win over there on the Tony Sanders channel. So I got a couple of nights in a row of that game show stuff going on.
Nice, man. You're gonna win. I got complete confidence. You're gonna win it, man.
I'm playing Stay Puff on the hunt, and he's a bad man. You don't know what you're gonna get. He'll throw some hardcore books at you. But I picked the 5th category, so I think I got that one maybe locked down. We'll see how that 5th category goes. I picked Liefeld covers.
Nice, man. Nice.
So he's got to go find a Liefeld book. It's going to be a very entertaining 5th round. We'll see how that goes.
We'll find out. All you got to do is go and check it out. Hit the notification bell on everyone's channel. Mr. Perry Comics. What you got dropping up on your channel?
Well, I did Thor review, which was pretty good. Tomorrow I'm going to have like a news segment. So that should be like me going over some comic book related news. And then since we don't have New Comic Book Day, I think I'm going to do a video this evening where I go back to the first week of April of last year and kind of do like a rewind of everyone who dropped content and dropped videos and show all their hauls from last year this week. And I've been watching videos. I'm like, this is really cool. Like, it kind of reminds me of the end of the year rewind that I did, but for New Comic Book Day of last year. And that's it's been fun watching like old videos like that. So that's what I'll be doing.
Yo, and I want to clear this up right now. There's no beef within us, Mr. Perry. Man, we bump heads, man. This is what the comic community is about. I love Perry with all my heart. We've been there since day one. I love Edwin with all my heart. John with all my heart. I love everyone in the chat. Man, things happen when we talk. We may not be like, ugh, and just be like, ugh, whatever. Bye. I come back on your show. Hey, what's going on? Let's laugh and have a good time. That's the way it's supposed to be. And Perry, I love you all my heart, bro. No hard feelings, bro. I'm sorry if I upset you.
It's okay. 1-2 Comic Talk says I'm doing a live show of me cleaning and pressing his digital comics.
Rebagging and boarding my iPad.
Sure it is, man.
I got that Mylar from my iPad, baby. Rebagged and boarded.
And as always, we'll end this on your boy Rod the Rican. Stay tuned for the weekend shows, man. We got Coast to Coast Comics and the Comic Book Community Shout Out Show. And what's going to happen next week with no more new comic books?
Ooh, I'm sorry. There's one more thing I wanted to mention. There's an exciting event happening this coming weekend. All day Saturday and Sunday. It's the first official Mainframe Comic-Con. And you're going to start to hear more about this all across Instagram and YouTube. But the idea is that there's going to be an online Comic-Con going all day Saturday and all day Sunday, live streaming shows through the Comic Core channel. They're going to have guests from writers, artists. So just like as if you walk by their booth and they're signing stuff for you, they'll be drawing things. They'll be talking about their books. They're also going to have actors from comic book TV series and things like that. They're going to have LCSs who are going to be selling books from their shops to try to make ends meet, just like as if you cruise to their booth and you're buying books from them.
That's
so
awesome.
It's going to be going all weekend. Sub the Comic Core channel, because I promise you it's going to be something wild going over there all weekend long. So if you're looking for something coming up this weekend to watch and do in your quarantine, throw that on your big screen, and then just you could watch stuff all weekend in between when you're catching these guys doing their shows and stuff.
That's awesome.
So look for it. It's the Mainframe Comic-Con.
Nice, man. Nice. Spread the word, guys. Spread the word.
Where is that going to be at?
There, it's all going to be live streamed, and it's going to. So, like, I might be interviewing. I might be interviewing somebody.
Comic Corps?
Yeah, the Comic Core channel. Yeah.
Very cool.
All right, gang. Thank you so much for hanging out on this first time edition of Buyer Pass with no new comic books. And with that being said, everyone take care.
Yeah.